live. We live. All right, we are live. Hello, everybody. This is episode 2, week 3, fantasy football live stream.
We can't even call the first one an episode, yo. That was wildly unprepared. I still want to do it on Instagram, to be honest. I feel like it'd be way easier to do this on Instagram, but unfortunately for for me, I'm not a live creator, so it won't let me do it. So we're sticking to YouTube for now, which is completely fine. I enjoy doing this. If I could, I would do it on Twitch as well, but you know. Welcome to week 3, you guys. If you are avid football fans, congratulations. There are only 2 teams in the NFC and 1 team in the AFC that are still undefeated. Do you know who those teams are?
It's obviously the Eagles, Niners, and the Dolphins.
Yeah, buddy. Just had to say what's up anyways.
Yeah.
So we're going to start this off a little nice. We're going to do some top plays. So we're going to check out some of the top plays actually. If I could pull up top plays just in this corner and then you guys would be able to see the top plays. I'd be so lit, but I can't. What are one of the top plays for you, Brian, that you kind of saw going on this week?
Well, I mean, as a top play, I have to say the final kick from Matt Gay to win that Colts-Ravens game. Super rainy. Is basically in a typhoon.
Okay, I could see that.
53-yarder.
I didn't get to actually see this, so honestly, I'm not really.
It was a historic kick, man. The first kicker to ever hit 4 field goals of 50 or more yards in one game. Clutch.
He said, "Give me them top plays, man."
He outkicked Justin Tucker in his own arena. Like,
really?
Not many people can say that.
What was the yardage?
53.
53.
But
he outkicked him at that game.
Yeah, of course.
But Tucker still holds that record.
Yeah, because Tucker had a chance to win the game in the fourth quarter. I believe it was the fourth quarter. He missed a 61-yarder. He was just short. It looked perfect, and I was really mad, but it came up short. So I was very happy about him missing that. And that was just a good game all around.
All right. That's actually, I feel bad because I wasn't able to, like, as I looked back through the episodes of, I guess, on NFL, the highlights, I didn't get to see the Colts game.
Boo.
I know, I suck.
Hey, big upset.
Yeah, honestly, I think so too, because everyone had, like, I want to say 4 or 5. They're power ranking 4 or 5 of Lamar Jackson. Kind of going off, and they're like, oh, yeah, you know, typical Ravens. They're just going to go plow through everyone, right?
Yeah.
No, apparently not. Apparently everyone's still struggling, and Miami's going to plow through everyone.
We'll see, man. As long as the O-line keeps doing what they're doing, when Tua is pressured, he looks way different.
Ooh.
So we'll see.
Yeah, but just got to get that ball off. Keeps getting that ball off.
Yeah.
How do you say his last name?
Achane.
Achane.
Or A-Chain.
Achane?
No, it was A-Chain, though. He's like, no, it's Achane.
Achane? All right, well, Achane went off, and it was really wild because earlier the week of on Sunday, earlier the day of Sunday, like I want to say like 3 minutes till, you know, having to switch out a player, I picked up Achane, and
talk about clutch.
Lo and behold, him and Raheem Mostert on my squad decided to go for 40 points each. Redonkulous.
I think he got like 52, didn't he?
Raheem got like 45.
At least in PPR, yeah.
It was wild. I was really surprised.
Your opponent was probably pissed.
Oh, it was Riyadh.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, normally we might guest star a third Riyadh, but you know, he is unfortunately unable to get to the phone right now. So
Boo.
It is what it is. But don't worry, we'll still have those top picks at the end for week 3.
Oh, yeah.
And our teams will be competing, actually. Grand prize, I have no idea. We'll see if we don't get kicked off by the next episode.
It's all good.
I know, right? All right, more top plays.
More top plays, huh?
Yeah, honestly.
So yours was the runner?
Honestly, his a couple of his run plays were pretty savage. It's hard because he got to run the ball so many times. Although that return, honestly, I think that return on the other side was pretty solid as well.
Yeah, definitely.
But we can't just, suck Miami's dick that hard.
I mean, shit, when you put up 70 points.
I know. And wildly enough, I mean, raise your hand, I probably would have gone for he had like 2 minutes, right? 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I mean,
maybe.
If it wasn't against, like a legend coach,
yeah,
then maybe I would have pulled the trigger and gone for another 7, 10, if that, 80. By accident? How do you get to 70? You don't get there by accident.
You just keep pouring it on.
Yeah. And that run back, man, that was one of the highlight plays. Oops, sorry. I left my phone on.
Oh, my goodness.
I felt like a couple big plays happened. I'm trying to think. Who else had? Someone had an incredible catch. Van Jefferson got back into the speed of things, but he didn't do anything.
Well, Mike Evans had one-handed catch.
Oh, he did, huh?
He got floated in the air.
That's right. Okay, that's what it is. Mike Evans was literally on top of a man. He was falling, coming through, and able to hold on to that ball. I was like, okay, well.
Granted, it didn't do anything for the game. It was like 25-3 when he made the catch.
You're right. It didn't really do a whole lot.
He gave me a touchdown in fantasy, so.
I didn't want that to happen. Didn't really matter. I was still going to lose that game that I was playing. But, that was honestly a spectacular catch, in my opinion.
All right, so I'm 3-0 in our league, by the way.
Oh. I am currently 0-3.
But what about your other league?
My other league, I am now 2-1. So I have moved from the last place position at like 11. They're counting me out, right? They're counting me out. They're like, this guy, he's garbage. He's not going to get anywhere, right? But lo and behold, with some of the top tier players that happen to go off this week, from Raheem Mostert to a Chan, as well as some Devontae. Everyone keeps asking for Devontae, and just like, come on, guys. What do you even? Derek Carr, did what he could. Could have done better. Jimmy G back there. No matter who's back there, this guy is still getting the ball and making shit happen. So, unfortunately, you're just going to have to trade someone as high as him and just play a one-off, honestly. It's got to be what it's got to be.
I actually traded Cooper Kupp today.
No, you didn't.
Guess for who?
Who?
Mostert.
Really?
Yeah.
That's okay.
I needed a solid running back. You never know. Because I have Jonathan Taylor coming off the pub list.
See, I can't. It's hard having two teams sometimes because I really want to play a little bit of both.
Mm-hmm.
The same kind of. If one's working, it's like, follow through with the other. It's just like, do but don't. It's not a good idea, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. It is what it is.
Yeah, then you get double screwed.
Yeah. So week 3 right now, Echan was literally at the top of that list. 47 points.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
47 points.
That's
Raheem Mostert right underneath that man with 38.2. These are all averaged out on Fantasy Pros. I don't really still like the way that it's set up with ESPN, but what am I gonna do?
The ESPN app is terrible.
Yahoo Fantasy is way better. Nothing we can do.
The sleeper app's the best.
Yeah. What's sleeper apps?
It's just another fantasy app.
It's called sleeper apps?
Yes, it's just called Sleeper.
Oh.
Yeah. I like it.
Okay.
That's the one I always use with my family league.
Oh, okay,
I feel like it's just set up better.
Oh, because you get to have a sleeper that's just sitting waiting. You can just pull out of nowhere and just be like, boom. That was my sleeper. I don't know. Buffalo's defense got 32 points.
Yeah,
that's
them.
ridiculous. I did not know that. That's incredible.
I think they had like 5 or 6 sacks.
What's wild? Who went off last week as far as defense? Because there was another defense that went off.
It's probably Dallas.
And Dallas went off the week before.
Yeah.
So it's like keep an eye on your defenses because honestly they could be getting you some
Steelers.
They can get you Steelers too. Yeah.
I think they had 2 touchdowns from defense.
See?
Last week.
Keep an eye on your defenses. You never know. That's 30 points you would have just thrown away. You never even know. But yeah, with Steelers, Cowboys, there's nothing you can do. Sometimes people just hold those guys. I mean,
especially with Diggs going down, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I mean, I hold Dak Prescott just because, despite everyone.
Dak Prescott's ass.
And he's a secondary. Speaking of ass, but a secondary, Justin Herbert.
Oof.
He got 29.3 points, and they played a good game.
Yeah, they did.
I think they played a good game. It just looks hard. Sometimes watching them play, it just seems so much harder than it should be.
Well, you can say coaching for that because the talent's there. I mean, shit. Keenan Allen had 18 catches, I think.
Yeah, that's another guy to kind of look forward to, guys.
That's insane.
I know.
But now, Williams is gone for the season, so that really sucks.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was looking at some of the soon-to-be trades that are going on, and honestly, I never in like the first couple of years I did like maybe slight trading, but this year I feel like I'm kind of getting into a lot more trading and watching kind of what happens and being informed.
Always have to trade, man. Even if you don't want to play that person, pick them up. Someone else will want them.
Yeah,
a trading piece,
and that comes to Davante Adams, number 5 spot. Davante comes in with 29.2 points, baby.
Not bad.
I had 1, 2, and 5 spot on my squad, and I went for about 200 points.
If you're putting over 200 and lose, that's... Oof.
I had the highest points this week, actually.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I was so happy for that.
You had 3 people to give you like 115.
Which, again, I'm going to go back to watching that game live. I'm just laughing, going, the Raiders should pull this off, right? The Raiders should pull this off.
But they're the Raiders.
For some reason, Jimmy G could not stop throwing Jimmy G throws, man. What are you doing? Just get the ball to your man. He's open.
No, just throw it right down the middle to the defense.
He's open. Yeah, and then just lobbing some crap up there. You're moving your feet, but not thinking in your head, my guy. Whatever. Davante still goes for as many as he did. Pulling up to the next spot, number 6, Tua. Tua comes in at 8.4. 28 points for a quarterback.
And that's only, 2.5 quarters of the game?
Yeah.
Like they rested him like as soon as it was like
60,
50 something.
50, yeah. That's crazy.
He could have done a lot more.
Way more. And especially if he would have been throwing that ball more often.
Well,
but again, he began.
When you're playing the worst rushing defense, run the ball.
Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not going to get there and go there. I mean, it is what it is. 7th spot goes to Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson right underneath at 28.2. 28.2.
Yeah.
That's like...
He got me some points this week.
Homeboy's running around, and he's doing what he loves, but he still doesn't have a ring.
He was running line. I think he had over 100 rushing yards.
Still doesn't have a ring. I wonder when that's going to come into play.
Not anytime soon.
Kenneth Walker III. Okay, so I don't know. I got to give this one to Riyadh with, some of the backs that they have. Kenneth Walker came in 27.6 points.
He's good.
I had Rashad Penny that went to the Eagles, but he's sitting at like 4th string, but they have had some solid backs that come out of there, and I think they're going to have maybe him and one other are going to start picking up a lot more. Forgot exactly who I was looking at.
Yeah, I know who you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you his name, though.
Yeah, sorry. If Riyadh was here, he might be able to tell you.
Yeah.
But he couldn't be bothered.
Yeah, Riyadh didn't want to, be next to us.
Yeah, whatever, my guy.
Good for him.
Yeah, enjoy watching this, my guy. Anywho, walking into 9th is Keenan Allen.
He went off.
Yeah, he went off. 27.5.
Yeah, I think he had like 33 in the super PPR leagues.
I would pick him up, but I still am waiting for Eckler to, heal himself.
Yeah, now that Eckler's down, the passing is just all they do. It's crazy.
Which is going to be exciting, actually, because when Eckler comes back, it's going to open up a brand new game for them, I'm assuming. So, people have been trying to ask for him, too, as well. But, looking at who they're going to be playing coming very soon, yeah, he looks like he's going to be wanting to go off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the defenses coming up aren't really going to be that good, so I'm excited for that. And coming in our 10th spot right now is Kirk Cousins, baby.
Always puts up good numbers, but always loses.
Kirky with 26.7 on average on your leagues. Honestly, I don't know. I never really think of Kirk as a weapon that much.
He's elite, man. He has a good arm. He just always
finds
a way not to win.
You know what's funny? He threw, I want to say, towards the second half of the game more to Justin Jefferson.
As he should.
And obviously, homeboy started to go off because once you get him warm and once that ball gets there, like, boom.
That's exactly like
it's just hard because it's like, just keep throwing him. Throwing to him all the time.
I was like Burrow to Chase. Chase didn't have a catch, I believe, in the entire first quarter.
Yeah.
And then instantly, that one drive, that touchdown drive, was just chase. Hey, that's what you got to do, man. Move the ball down the field.
Keep him going. I love that. It's nice. All right, honestly, this is the main thing that I'm excited to talk about today.
Oh, man.
What do the waiver wire pickups look like?
Waiver wire
pickups,
I feel like
my guy.
number one on everyone's list is going to be Joshua Palmer.
Ooh, really?
Well, dude, now that Mike Williams is done for the season, there's not many big weapons on the Chargers, like receiving end. That's kind of why Keenan Allen had 20 targets. But if you saw, I believe Palmer still ended with like 17 points in most leagues. I think he had a touchdown.
Ooh.
So now that he's going to be number 2, I'm sure he's going to get targeted twice as much. So I feel like he'll prove himself. I feel like
see what he got.
He'll get at least 20 points.
Projected for week 4, 4 receptions, 47 yards. Not much rushing.
Yeah, he's not really a rusher.
Like a 6.6 average. All right.
He'll go off.
Well, for sure, I got some predictions of my own from just what people and what I've been seeing. Obviously, we're gonna start at the top, number 10. Matt Breida. People gonna start to look at Matt Breida, and I don't know if I really wouldn't have guessed that homeboy was gonna go off again, but I feel like that guy's gonna have a lot of opportunities as long as they keep that pass game a little bit, and Matt Breida can open up that run game. I mean, sorry enough that the Giants, are gonna have to split the ball with him and Barkley, but
isn't Barkley still down?
I think he's still gonna be holding off, but. If you can get homeboy in, he did a lot more work, and not that he did work, but he got a lot of touches going, through with the Niners, and I feel like if they keep on with that run game, homeboy's gonna come up with some breakouts, and you never know, and he could be an easy pickup too, or someone might already have him. If that's the case, don't trade for him. These are just wire pickups, yo.
It'll be good for like the next 2 weeks, and then Barkley comes back.
Yeah. But for that time being, you might need homeboy to get you some of those points.
He'll get you some points,
especially when you're looking at the matchup that they're going against. I think next week it looks like they are playing Seattle. Ooh. See, that'll be a fun game, actually.
Seattle's defense isn't that good either.
Yeah,
you giving up points.
You could definitely be running on them. So I could see that one being as a good pickup. Or if you have Breda, I don't know, flex position.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing about my sleeper app. We have 2 flexes, no kicker. So I like that.
Whatever. Well, I'm going to go down to a tight end, Luke Musgrove.
Musgrove, huh?
Musgrove, I think, is going to get a little bit more touches. I'm not saying that this is something like that's going to be too, like, this guy is going to be such a breakout. But if you're having a hard time right now and you don't got a tight end that is really producing, because obviously it's hard to have a good tight end unless you're fucking Travis Kelce. And that guy's actually going to go off even harder just because of Taylor Swift.
Oh, my goodness.
I know, insane, right?
So stupid.
I mean, hey, to each their own.
Them damn Swifties.
But they're going to be playing the Lions next week. And what they did in their last game, I feel like they're going to definitely be going through the air. And Homeboy's going to be on those slant routes. Or he's going to be, a check down option because, Love's going to get some maybe scrambled positions and boom.
Definitely.
Hey, every yard, every pass, every catch counts and everything helps. So I'd say another tight end pickup off the waiver wire might be easy to find.
You know who did go off, though? A lot of people probably don't have.
Who?
You already said his name earlier. Thielen.
Oh, yeah, Adam Thielen. Yeah, I was getting down to Thielen.
Yeah, I mean, he's looking like their number 1 receiver on that garbage-ass team, but, I mean, he gets targets.
Hey, and they're playing Minnesota next week as well. Not that you guys are going to have any chance of taking Thielen from me because I've already picked him up. But but what I'm saying is that if you're going to need that guy, because honestly, it's wild. He was sitting on that waiver just chilling, just waiting, anticipating.
That's the thing with Thielen, man. He's either injured, non-existent, or going off. There's like no happy medium at all with him.
And because the Vikings have such a terrible record, someone's going to win. It's either the Panthers or the Vikings. It's 0-3 against 0-3. 2 losing teams are going to find a win.
That's a huge homecoming game for him, too.
It's going to be, oh, yeah, that's right.
There
He's going to go hard.
Yeah.
He's going to go off on these guys. So
you're going to love to see it and also hate it.
Hey, good on him. All right, I got another one. Spears. I don't know how to say Spears' first name.
You talking about the Texans? No, Titans.
Titans. Yeah, the Titans running back Spears.
Yeah.
I believe he's a rookie. Homeboy went off. He did a great job. And on top of that, well, they're playing the Steelers. And for some reason, the Steelers as well have been just having a hard time with that run game.
Which is weird. TJ Watt on your edge?
Yeah.
How are you not?
You would think they'd be able to stick that guy and stop whatever would be coming that way. But again, they're gonna definitely give that man some runs because he showed that he could play. So I think he's gonna be in more of the schemes coming up. And how you might even see that guy be running that ball in the end zone. So,
well, yeah, he's for sure their third down back right now, which is insane because like Henry, man. But for some reason they're going with Spears, and he's also a receiver too.
That's another thing, yeah, because that guy's slotted out.
Mm-hmm.
You never know with the possibility of it, especially getting that yak, baby. Yards after catch.
That's Shanahan.
Yak. Yak. Oh yeah. We were gonna talk about our respective teams a little bit later in the live stream, but I just had to say something about the Niners being 3-0 at the very beginning.
Hey, whatever.
It is what it is. Quentin Johnson, how do you feel about that? Waiver wire pickup, Quentin Johnson. No? Think it's a miss?
I would like Roshan Johnson more.
Yeah?
Honestly, Bears.
Roshan Johnson?
He's good, man.
I can see that one.
Khalil Herbert's pretty ass, and Johnson's proven that he's way better, so he's probably about to take the number 1 back from them. He's been good.
That's going to be a very interesting game, especially because they're going to go against the Broncos.
Worst rushing defense
And
ever.
the Bears are also 3-0, so someone will walk away a victor.
You mean 0-3?
0-3, what'd I say? 3-0? My bad.
They wish they were 3-0. They haven't won in like 15 games.
I know they beat the Niners last year.
Well,
And maybe the year before that.
Wasn't that like in a mud puddle?
Hey, dub's a dub, L's an L.
You're not wrong, but
yeah.
That game was funny.
2-0-3 teams.
That was also when Trey Lance was your starter, huh? That was like your first or second game.
He might have been, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah, go for Johnson then.
Yeah.
He's a clear pickup. All right. Marvin Mims.
Not a bad pick.
Not a bad pickup. Not a bad pickup. I mean, again, the Bears suck. I'm sorry.
But who else is gonna?
I don't write the story. I don't write the story. Okay, someone else is writing it. But there's nothing that says we can't utilize what we know. And they're trash. And they're gonna need some kind of run game. They're gonna need something to work against them. And I feel like Broncos might pull up if. I don't know. I don't know if Russell Wilson's gonna go there.
Man, Russ has just been a big disappointment. It's kind of funny because I don't like Sean Payton. So them treating him as like the savior coming in, I was like, oh man, this could either go really well or just terrible. And so far, it's looking like it's trash juice, which is hilarious.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people that want to say that, teams take their time. Look, the Niners started off very shitty last year and then ended off almost undefeated for the rest of the year. At least in the regular season they were. Am I biased? Hell yeah. But you never know. He might just try to get the wheels turning. And honestly, I feel like this is also a thing with another team. I think the Jets as well, with Aaron Rodgers being out. They didn't maybe have any leadership. They still fought. Should have won that game. Aside from people thinking Zach Wilson's the worst quarterback, their story is written. Aaron Rodgers is going to come back, and he's going to help Sauls coach that team to the playoffs. That team will be coached to the playoffs.
They definitely need a new quarterback if that's going to be a thing.
Zach
Wilson is not it, man.
He's got to tighten up.
He's
just got to get a little smarter.
He doesn't even go to his second or third read. He's like, oh, my first read's not open. Oh. And then he gets sacked because he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, he's definitely got to get smarter. And I think Aaron Rodgers is going to be there to help him. But unfortunately, he hadn't been there to help him. But speedy recovery, AA Ron.
He's got to sign Colin Kaepernick.
All right. Another waiver wire pickup that I know you and I both agree with is Tank Dell.
One off, man.
Tank Dell.
He had like 20-something points.
Where did he come from? Where did he go? I don't even know.
He's a tiny motherfucker, too, but he's fast. That's the thing.
Wide receiver on the Texans. If you haven't picked him up, which I already have. So, again, take that L, baby. He is going to have a fun game against the Steelers. I feel like, again, those two teams seemingly matched for the most part, but both defenses have not been held up very well, and I think that game's going to be pretty high scoring.
I could see that. Nico Collins too, though, man. Both of those guys are really good. And was it C.J. Stroud? He's looking good, man.
Oh yeah, another one of the pickups is C.J. Stroud, actually.
Yeah.
One of the waiver wire pickups looking through. If you're hurting because we just had Derek Carr go out and you need a quick QB, C.J. Stroud might be your man.
Yeah, you never know. He's looking good.
Yeah, homeboys be popping off. And again, against the Steelers, just got to play fundamental football sometimes. If you play some fundamental football, shit will work out.
Just put some pressure on Pickett, because Pickett's also not that good.
Yeah, unfortunately. when he gets pressure in his face, it gets pretty crazy.
Yeah.
All right, number one, of course, Arcane. Arcane? Okay.
Archan?
Archan?
Archon?
Archon?
However you want to say his name, it's the obvious choice.
Yeah, number one pickup off the waiver wire is going to be this man. If he wasn't already on your squad, he is going to be on everybody's radar right now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even understand how I got lucky with having him. And I don't even know if anyone even had him on the other side, but I didn't really want to play that same game of having the same players in 2 fantasy leagues. But I did have to go against Raheem Mostert, which was a bitch and a half in how I lost the game that I was playing. But, yeah, if you have not and you are listening, get him fucking now.
Of course.
Yeah.
When you drop a 50 burger, everyone's going to want you.
Yeah, easily. Easy. Especially when you're a rookie.
Oh, yeah.
Rookie.
It's nuts. Some guys just come out of nowhere. All right, so I'm going to do the starters now.
Oof. I got a couple more for you.
Ooh.
How are you feeling about some Romeo Doubs coming out of Green Bay?
He's good. He's good.
No? Okay, I got you. Elijah Mitchell.
Why is that?
Wow.
You think CMC's hurt?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Will they spread the workload between the two?
They said they would from the very beginning, but they really haven't that much. Don't get me wrong, like he's definitely getting some touches, but
oh yeah,
nothing close to CMC.
Yeah, because every time he gets up to the plate, he just keeps hitting bangers. But yeah, I don't know. I honestly I think, I mean, biased again. I think they should be doing it a little bit more. One, to get CMC some rest, but like, you know, if worst case scenario, you know, CMC does go down, just for a game or two.
Yeah. I mean, any running back in that system is going to flourish.
You know, then Elijah Mitchell's sitting up right nice and Purdy next to Purdy and send him in.
Purdy and Purdy.
Couple more. I got McKinnon from Kansas City. If we haven't already had him. Jarek on your squad can be, and the reason why I think too, one, now they're going to be playing the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. They're supposed to have this good defense right now. It's been good at times, spotty at others. And Kansas City is definitely not stopping anytime soon. You would think, right? They're not stopping anytime soon. You think they're going to go to the air or they're going to go for some runs?
Well, the best thing about McKinnon, that he's your check down man. He's a receiving back. And there's still a lot of question marks with the receiving group that the Chiefs put out there. Kind of just middle of the pack, besides Kelsey, obviously.
Yeah, Kelsey's literally the only dime package he's got.
But the secondary for Jets are actually pretty good. So we might see a lot of checkdowns, especially in the end zone. So he could be a good...
Huge, just grabbing points accidentally just by being in place.
I could see him get like
of Kelsey being double-teamed maybe.
For sure.
Yeah? Good. All right. For your week 3 waivers, I would say those are your men, okay? A couple of them could be good, a couple of them could be bad. We all know who to go for. And Kareem Hunt, there's your flex.
I just dropped him. I picked him up because I thought someone wanted to trade for him, but
well, the problem is he's going against the Ravens, and that's the only thing that I could see as being an issue.
I mean, Zach Moss just put up like 120 yards on the ground against the Ravens.
True.
And I loved that so much.
True. That's funny. I actually have Zach Moss on my roster.
He's good. He gave you like 21 points.
You know, Brian, I don't know. Are you going to choose players that are semi-close to mine or maybe not as close to mine?
You go first. We'll find out.
I mean, your week 3 fantasy team. This is the squad that I'm going for. We have all the players. Honestly, we could throw in another flex instead of a kicker. What do you think?
I mean, my kicker gave me 24 points.
Well, I guess I'm sitting nice and fancy with having a full squad. So we have one quarterback, one wide receiver. Our second wide receiver has got to be a sleeper. Our first running back, our second running back has got to be a sleeper. And then we have our tight end, our flex, our defense, and our kicker.
Perfect.
Week 3, I'm going with Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is going off, and he's not stopping it. No, I'm not a fan of Jalen Hurts, and I'm not a fan of the Eagles. But you got to respect game is. So I respect it, and they're going against the fucking Commanders. Oof. So if they do not annihilate them, and that man does not go for 30 points, I will be kind of disappointed. I will be disappointed. Facts.
Well, sticking with the dual threat, Lamar Jackson.
All right. I'm not even surprised. Points. I was literally thinking about just typing it in for you. I was just going to put Lamar Jackson because, obviously.
If you really want to get risky with it, I'd say Anthony Richardson, but we don't know if he's playing yet.
Still in concussion protocol. Don't even play that. That's crazy.
When he plays, that man is a machine. He's really good.
All right, B-Weeks.
Adding it to the list.
All right.
Next week, we can see if I was right or stupid.
I hope. Dumb. No, I'm just kidding. All right, my week 3 wide receiver number 1 coming in from Minnesota, Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson going against these guys is going to be an interesting game. I'm not going to lie. Someone's got to go and be the winner. And Justin Jefferson, if given the ball, will run over this Panthers defense and score. He'll be the guy you're looking for on those goes. He's going to be the guy that's going to the post. Your man is going to be there making plays. I see it now.
Oh, yeah.
Who do you want?
I'd say Stephon Diggs. He's a reception magnet.
Yeah. Everyone knows.
But Gabe Davis has shown that he's also really, really good these past 2 weeks, man. Because they keep dubbing Diggs, and Gabe's like, thanks, I'll take it.
I feel it, yeah. All right. Okay, so my sleeper is Tank Dell. And the reason why is because he only had that one game that he went off on and pulls him up from the waiver. But if need be necessary and possible, they should be able to fight and get some solid yards, if not a great game.
Yeah. I think he has a touchdown in back-to-back games now. I'm pretty positive he scored against the Colts in week 2.
I think he's gonna be the go-to at the moment. As long as that they feel comfortable with the chemistry, he's gonna be a good go-to.
Yeah. All right. So number 2 sleeper. I already said his name. Palmer. He's the number 2 wide receiver on the Chargers now. Sadly, Williams is done, most likely for the season because that was really bad. I think it was confirmed that he tore his MCL. Was it MCL or ACL? Either way, it sucks ass, and he's not going to be back this year.
I mean, yeah.
And with Eckler still being done, that team only throws the ball. Because I thought Kelly, the backup running back behind Eckler, was going to go off. I thought they weren't going to change the playbook. He was going to get touches upon touches. No, they just turned him into a throw machine.
Hey, I mean, got to get those reps, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Got to get those reps.
Keenan Allen's just thanking God.
He's like, thanks for not always completely having to throw at me.
Keenan Allen even had a touchdown pass this week. That was hilarious.
Yeah, let's go. All right, baby. Just like last week, we're going to go running back number 1. CMC.
Whack.
He's going against Arizona Cardinals. We all know how that story's going to end.
That's going to be gross.
Yeah, I'm a 49er fan, and I am going to enjoy watching them play the Cardinals. It's going to be 4-0. Honestly, I think them and I think everyone will. I think Miami even might retain their undefeated rank against the Bills, but to be seen. I'm putting CMC in for RB1.
Number 1, huh?
Mm-hmm.
CMC, huh? That's going to be your number 1 pick the entire season.
CMC.
I guarantee it.
Man, I don't know. But if you keep handing that ball, you guys are running. It is what it is.
Oh, man. Who do I want for number 1? I had his name in my head, and it just disappeared, which really sucks. So I'm just going to go with the automatic Zach Moss.
Damn it, that was my sleeper.
He's not a sleeper.
He is.
No, come on. He's not a sleeper anymore.
You know, I guess we got to go with him. Yeah, maybe he's just not a sleeper anymore as much as I could have been thinking. I definitely is pulling him up from that waiver wire thinking that guy would be a sleeper.
He's on the waiver wire still? Zach Moss?
He was.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I could have said, never mind. He sucks ass too.
Who?
No, I was going to say Miles Sanders, because he had a decent game, but nah. That man hasn't done shit the entire year.
Ooh, a good sleeper.
Sleeper.
Who's sitting comfortably and waiting, anticipating, and hoping for love? Man.
Find out next week.
Find out next week on ShitGigs&Topics. Who's your sleeper?
I mean, it's kind of funny because he started the year as not a sleeper at all. He was like a top 10 pick, but he really hasn't done that much. So I'd say Gibbs. He's super good, man. Like, he's shown flashes that he can get it done, but so far he's not doing a lot. It's just because the Lions are so good at throwing the ball, they don't really need to run the ball.
I was going to say, I was like, because, yeah, they're not really having to worry about it, honestly. I think Jared Goff is having more of a fun time just kind of airing it out and just had that kill reel a little bit, too.
Definitely liking the Lions more than he liked the Rams.
Maybe just, maybe he likes being away from all the spotlight.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, same Brown. Just throw it to him every time. Man is fire.
Dang.
Who's your sleeper?
If I had to come up with one.
A-Chan. A-Chan.
Holy shit, yeah. I forgot. I can put him in there. He'll be my running back, yeah. I totally forgot about that because I literally have him on my other leagues. I was so when I created this, I'm not gonna lie, I was looking through and kind of thinking, and not really thinking about how I had my players set up in my league. So actually, yeah, that's right, because H-On is actually a sleeper, and I feel like he's gonna be a solid put actually. Although the problem is who he's going to be playing against is kind of the hard thing of why I wasn't even thinking about trying to go that route, because on the off chance that Miami decides to get stopped by the Bills, it's going to be it's going to be an interesting game. It's definitely going to go through the air.
Oh, for sure.
But Achon will be a good RB2. I will take him as a good RB2.
Don't expect another 50 bomb.
Oh, yeah, no. Honestly,
that would be insane.
I'm kind of hoping for some, like, 20, 15, 10, 10, 10. Yeah, let's go for 10. All right, tight end on the spot coming in. I'm going to actually pick up Luke Musgrave. I'm thinking that matchup right there with... I got a burp. Never mind. It went away. Burp.
What makes you go with him? Explain thyself.
Excuse me. He's going to be the guy. He's going to be the check down. They're playing against Detroit. I think Green Bay is definitely going to have a lot more through the air. Love show that he can do what he's got to do. And Musgrove has shown that he can be a target that gets open, grabs balls, and cradles them very nicely.
Damn.
Will he get some TDs? I don't know. I'll cross my fucking fingers.
I'm sticking with my man, bro. Hawkinson.
Okay, Hawkinson it is.
He didn't do insanely well for me this week, but I still have a lot of faith. Kittle actually showed up a little bit for me in my other league, but you just can't trust Kittle, man. He'll either just block all game,
exactly,
or just get freaking blocked instantly by the linebackers. I saw that happen so many times last game. It was pissing me off.
You get those 5 yards, so...
Well, he should have been... he should have caught, like, 2 touchdowns, because I saw him get open, and then someone just bumps into him and throws him on the ground. There's no flag. Granted, you guys still won by a lot, but it was annoying for me.
I mean, there's nothing we can do. They kind of just call the game in whatever way that they want to.
Yeah. I mean, when you're up, like, 21 points, doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, refs are refs. Okay, all right. Flex position, baby. You ready for this one?
Lay it on me.
CD Lamb.
It's a good one.
CD Lamb coming in as my flex from Dallas, being a wide receiver going in against the Patriots.
It could be risky, though, man. Belichick is a guru. He'll take away your best weapon.
You know, you're right, but Dak has found a way to create other weapons besides just CD Lamb, which would give CD Lamb the opportunity to bust out. Hey, all we need is those 7s, baby. Don't even throw it to him. Just give him the 7s here and there. 7, 7, 7, 7. I'm cool with it.
Little tuggy match.
But I'm telling you, they're going to go hard against Belichick.
We'll see.
They're going to want to go hard against Belichick.
They might just pound the rock with Pollard, but I'm sure they'll force it down to CD a few times.
Yeah, that's the worry too. Is trying to play a lot of that run, which Pollard has shown.
That play action, man, sets it up.
Yeah.
So you got to keep pounding that rock.
But Belichick's a guru.
Yeah.
All right, flex.
Flexy. So he's been kind of ass, but he got kind of proved himself this last week. And I didn't start him because I didn't trust him, but Alexander Madison, man, I'm starting to get faith because obviously he's not Dalvin Cook. He's not going to replace Dalvin Cook just 100%. But he's their man. And I believe, was it Cam Akers they just picked up? He ain't going to do shit. He's going to be the guy who's just filling in every now and then. I think even the coach said they're not even going to play him that much in this game, if at all. Because an entirely different playbook.
Really?
Yeah, because Cam Akers is used to McVay. McVay's playbook is very unique. I feel like it's the closest to Shanny's. They both have that West Coast vibe. Yeah. I feel like Madison should get at least one touchdown. Hopefully. I would like to see it.
Why? Wait, where does he play?
Who, Madison?
Yeah.
Oh, you're probably doing Madison. It's Mattison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the
He's on the Vikings.
Yeah. I've seen him play or paid attention.
Since I let Dalvin Cook walk in the offseason, he's the number one. And last season when Dalvin Cook went down, he filled in, I believe, 2 games. And he was pretty good, man. Like, he showed flashes. I just don't feel like they're utilizing him.
Interesting. He'd never been on my radar. I apologize.
Sleeper flex.
Like, I don't even care. I don't even care, bro. I don't even know you. I don't even know you. All right, baby. Coming in with my defense, Cowboys. Look, I am a Niners fan, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm picking matchups. I can't be that guy. And the Cowboys are gonna be having a fun time going against the Patriots offense because the Patriots offense don't look that good right now.
No, they don't.
And I know even with Diggs out, they're still gonna have plenty of manpower and be able to use Mike Parsons and destroy anything that they want to try to play with or have. I'm excited. I think I don't know if they're gonna go insane like they did before. But this looks like a good matchup. Honestly, I feel like Eagles might have been a better take as far as defense. This week. Even the Niners. But again, I don't want to be biased. And I want to let the little guy win, you know? Brian, what are you thinking?
Saying Chiefs, man.
Oh.
The Jets, come on. Honestly, you don't even need to have a defense, like, start multiple weeks in a row for you. Just find out who's playing the Jets and get them every single week. They'll give you at least 15 points, I'd say.
Fudge.
I mean,
yeah, the interceptions, huh?
Yeah.
Those interceptions
and
hurt.
sacks, because Zach Wilson never throws the ball away. He just eats it.
Okay, this will be interesting, yeah. All right.
Are we doing kicker?
You said that we have kicker that got you how many points?
24. Matt Gay.
Are you going to stick with Matt Gay?
Matt Gay for life, baby. It's Gay to kick the ball away.
I'm weak. Are you going to stick with Matt Gay?
Of course.
All right.
He's my man. Colts, baby. MVP of the game.
Tyler Bass is my go-to.
Bass.
Buffalo Bass. Yeah, buddy. All right.
He's a good big man.
Who?
Bass.
Bass? I mean, for some reason, these guys always be kicking the field goals. Lately, it just feels like that.
Because Josh Allen, man, like, he either throws a bomb, scrambles for a first down, or just refuses to do anything and just settle for a field goal. It's like, it's weird for Buffalo, man. There's so much talent.
I know. They need to get that ball in a game 70 points. I don't know. I want to say I'm worried about Miami, but, like, Niners could take them.
I don't know, man. Your secondary is questionable. Your front four is amazing, but your secondary has always been kind of
secondary kind of scary. Sometimes it is what it is, and it's okay. They're your team. You just gotta do what you gotta do.
Facts.
Suck it up. All right, my team this week. Top players going in week 3. My fantasy against Brian. Jalen Hurts, my quarterback. Justin Jefferson, my receiver. We're going to go with Dell as my receiver as a sleeper. CMC as my running back 1. Archan running back 2.
Or Achan.
Achan. Musgrove for my tight end. Lamb for my flex. Cowboys defense. Tyler Bass. Tyler Bass, baby. Brian's going to go with some Lamar Jackson in QB position, Stephon Diggs, Joshua Palmer here for wide receiver sleeper. We got Zach Moss at running back 1. We got Gibbs at running back 2 sleeper. We got Hawkinson right there for a tight end. Madsen at a flex, Chiefs D, and Gay for the kicking position.
Gay.
We'll see how our predictions for this coming up week end up. See if we get some high numbers, see if we get some low numbers, so we get to pick with, honestly, anyone that we want. So you tell us. We got shitty squads. Can you make a better one? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on Instagram. You hear YouTube Live. Tune in every Tuesday now until the end of the season for some fantasy football updates. Whether you're a part of our squad or not, get some valuable information here just for a quick hour, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ryan, you got anything else to say?
Let's go Colts.
Fuck you. Let's go Niners. Signing off, guys. I hope you have an enjoyable Tuesday. Go football.
Football.
Football.